I'm a crisis response counselor in Del Oro County. I work in a haunted hospital. I was a young counselor back in the 90s, somewhere in my mid-20s, when I started my career at Fairfield Hospital in Chattatuck, Washington. It's a little town out on the peninsula. The residential facility had 3 units, a pediatric unit, a locked unit for adolescents, and an adult unit. Most of the time I worked on the adolescent unit. What the hell, I like teenagers, they're interesting. I was on the restraint team, so when things went to shit, they called me and my partners, and unfortunately, most often, we ended up jumping on top of the person and just holding them down until their fit passed. If the fit didn't pass, then we took some leather straps and strapped them to the bed. That was the state of mental health back in the 90s. I was working one night and got a call from the adult unit, a code 5. That meant somebody was going apeshit crazy. So my partners and I arrived on the adult unit and consulted with the charge nurse. Short, stout, curly-haired woman named Brenda. We all knew Brenda was a witch. I mean, hell, I caught her doing tarot cards on her workstation one night when I walked through. Patrick was the other guy. He was a cowboy from Eastern Washington. He had a beard and a mustache that would have made him fit in with the Earp brothers. Then there was Michael, slim, curly-haired, a perpetual student. Michael already had an undergraduate degree in bioengineering, but he had stuck around to get a degree in education. I think he had another master's degree as well. He had mentioned working on a PhD. He liked school. He just didn't want to get out. And then there was me. I was a tall, slender, wet-behind-the-ears counselor. Shit, I didn't know what I was doing. I wanted to be a reporter. So we were at the nurse's station, and Brenda filled us in. Okay, you guys, she's in her room. She's refusing to take her meds. She's throwing a fit. Already threw something at one of the other nurses. We need to go in. I'm going to trank her. I'm going to give her a shot of Ativan. That should chill her right out. We all said okay. And what the hell? Brenda was the charge nurse. We took orders from her. So we lined up at the door and went into the room. As we walked into the room, the woman called us out. Each and every one of us called us out on our shit. Brenda walked in first, and she looked at Brenda and she said, "You're a witch!" And then she looked at Michael and said, "You're gay!" We all knew that. And then she looked at Patrick. "You cheater!" I was surprised. I didn't know Patrick had cheated on his wife. It wasn't none of my business. Then she looked dead at me. I had, in my teenage years, wanted to be a pastor. My grandfather was a deacon. So was my cousin. My cousin was actually working on being a pastor. I had been in Young Life in high school, and I was a Christian student group. And I had gone to an evangelical church when I was in college. And she looked me dead in the eye and she said, "And that Christian, don't let him touch me." Yeah. I'm a crisis response counselor in Del Oro County. And sometimes weird shit just happens.